Well, hello and welcome to the Yard Sale Artist Studios. I am Jarrod Alberich, the Yard Sale Artist, as always, and it looks like I'm being joined by my good friend Mark Hatherley. Hello, Mark.
Hello, sir. Nice to be back.
Awesome.
Hello,
Tuesday already, Mark.
Already, you see, I wasn't ready to go live. I didn't realize what time it was. Yes, sir. Tuesday again.
Tuesday again.
Yep.
How's the music volume for you tonight?
Music is perfect.
Okay, good.
Just trying to find my 9x12 paper. Very good.
Yeah, I am back with our old friend Dr. Doom is back.
Sweet.
If you remember, I did that recreate for Dr. Kaz, and I mentioned, if it was up to me, I'd do it my own cartoony style.
Yes.
And so Dr. Kaz said he wanted that. So I actually laid out a sketch on some sheet paper over here. Let me see if I can find it. There it is. I laid out the sketch on sheet paper, and he liked the cartoon version. And so then I just transferred it to nice paper, and now I'm basically going to be inking it tonight. What you got?
I am actually going to do Bane. It was a suggestion from Duchess.
Oh, that's Duchess.
I don't think I've ever drawn Bane before.
Cool.
So
Very cool.
And I actually got another Iron Man commission.
Oh, the Iron Mans are adding up, are they?
Yeah, and I still have to do the She-Ra for a special friend of mine. When I got it wrong, dude.
Hey, Lloyd. Hey, Courtney.
Hey, Courtney. Lloyd, how you doing? Nice to see you guys. Have you guys at the end of the chat.
All right, so I'm doing cartoon style Dr. Doom tonight. Still very obviously after the Zek cover from Secret Wars. Dr. Kaz, like I said, was interested in getting one in more of my style, so
Right.
I was more than happy to oblige.
And that always works. You can do these with anything, huh?
So you've got a Bane and
Yeah.
you got another Iron Man on your radar, huh?
Yeah.
Cool.
Thank you for the streaming and Instagram.
Hey.
Reached out to me today. I said, okay, well, it could be arranged,
Definitely. Did you and Burner account get all hooked up on that last one?
Yes, that's going and sent off.
Excellent.
Did that work?
Excellent. Let's see. Let me check in with the chat. We got Courtney. We got Lloyd. We got Chola. We got Norman. Hello, everybody. Thanks for stopping by and spending your Tuesday evening with us. I'm pretty excited about tonight's pieces. And I got so excited when I saw you post that page from Shipwrecker.
I figured that. And
wow, that was good.
I was battling with this page, believe it or not. But then all of a sudden, it just, I don't know, I couldn't get it good. I mean, I had this thing here for about a week. It was like just the rough lines, and I couldn't get the finishing product. I don't know why, but then it just came to me, and I just said, okay, well, let me finish what I'm doing. But this one actually did come out good. I mean, I was just telling Duchess earlier that I'm actually looking forward to the finished product,
Oh, me too.
Good watch,
Looks so good.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
I'm sure our regular viewers are going to be just as excited as us, but as much as we've talked about it.
Exactly.
Oh, get fired up, everybody.
Hello.
Hello, Duchess. Good evening. My very favorite Duchess that I know.
How's it hanging?
It's getting there. It is getting there. This has been a busy day for me. I've been very busy today. Just running errands, and I'm working on this documentary of James Bond video games for my podcast, and it's taking up a lot of time. So just doing that, running errands, doing the yard sale thing. Went to some thrift stores today.
Well, that's cool. What did you find there? Anything interesting?
Yeah, I got a couple of movies, DVD movies. One of the more interesting things I found was a little like two-way radio system from like I'd say the mid '90s. So it's kind of like a walkie-talkie, but it's more compact and it clips on your belt. And you wear the little headset, and they were really neat. And they had a few of them, and they were still in the original boxes and everything. And they were only like $5 each.
Oh wow!
So I looked on eBay and saw they sold for more than $5 each. I was like,
Nice.
I'll take them all.
Yep. Hey, Dr. Cass.
Dr. Kaz is in the house. Hope
Yeah,
you enjoy seeing your more tune style Dr. Doom come to life, sir.
Yeah. Just bear with me for a minute. I'm just trying to share the link on a different. I never thought about sharing, but I'm gonna try to share it. I have some people saying that they always seem to miss the live stream.
Oh yeah.
Just gonna try to share it here.
Oh okay, I got you.
Yeah.
You know what I've always wanted to get?
What is
A
that?
Walkman.
Like a Sony Walkman, like the old yellow one?
Yeah,
The retro.
those were so cool back in the day. You know.
Oh yeah.
But they're
I mean-
happening still.
They're out and about. Yeah, the hipsters. I don't know if you have hipsters in Bermuda, but we have them here. The hipsters are after them all the time.
Yeah, I'd like to get my hands on one day.
I'll tell you what, I used a Walkman like for a long time into the CD era just for exercising because it doesn't skip, right? You can.
Oh, ready? Yeah, that's right.
So I used mine for a long time.
Well,
We got some fun folks in the chat tonight. We're down for whatever topics you guys want to talk about.
Yeah. Feel free.
Feel free.
I also
I am very much in my element tonight.
Yeah.
It's one of the first live streams that we've done where I'm like doing something in really more of my style.
Just hope my links work.
Lloyd just said he has one he could send me. I'll send it, Lloyd.
I should have known. Like, how did I not just realize that Lloyd would have that? Lloyd is a fellow yard sailor like myself, and he's the kind of guy that would have that kind of stuff around.
I'd really like to just show my children. Like they've never seen one.
I tell you what, my wife went over. Her parents were moving, and so she went and kind of helped clean out some stuff. And in the attic, she found her old Fisher Price record player.
What?
Oh, nice.
With some records, and so we brought it home and we showed it to the kids, and they were like mesmerized. They were like, "What?"
That is so cool.
I like when the folks show the children the cassette players, the cassette tapes, and they have no idea how they work. It's
Yeah,
unbelievable.
I installed the VHS recorder and the old tube TV out in my building, and we went out there the other night just to watch old cartoons on VHS. We watched Quick Draw McGraw, and the kids really enjoyed that. We call it old school night.
That kid really has me jealous, I must say. And I honestly do hope that one day I can see it in person.
I
really do.
want you to see it. You
Yeah,
are
I
welcome.
honestly
here.
do. You know, I really do hope that it
know
works
you're
out
welcome.
at some point in time.
It will.
You've got a friend in Alabama just waiting.
Hey, babe, I'll take it. All right, let's see, Dan.
It looks like I'm going to be visiting Bermuda soon because that's the only way I'm going to get you your cards.
Yeah, that was pretty hilarious, though, weren't it?
Yeah, I guess I should let the audience know because we've been talking about doing these cards for the longest time.
That was funny.
And so I finally got mine. Here they are. Postcard size 3-minute sketch cards, and they're a little baggy, and they got my little information on them there at the bottom. So we can put a postcard stamp on it, mail it to you guys so we can do it for like a little fundraiser episode. And I had another box made that say 3-minute sketch, except they say by Mark Hatherley, and they got all Mark's information on it. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna send these to Mark. And I found out that apparently it's gonna cost me about $90 to send that to Mark. I was like, no way.
Yeah,
I'd
that
rather
was
save up a couple hundred and just fly to Bermuda and visit Mark.
Yep, that was like
So that might
I didn't dream. Yeah, I didn't dream that it
Yeah,
would
bring
be.
the whole family. You'll love it here.
Yeah, I didn't dream it would be that much.
I didn't either. There may be some ways around it, but I was at USPS.
Yeah, I think it was should be some other way to
And well, they were saying that like FedEx takes over the shipment at some point, and I'm like, well,
Oh,
cheaper if I just go to FedEx then, because now I've cut
Exactly.
out the middleman. So I'm gonna see if I can't make that happen.
right. Well, we'll see.
We got Rick in the house.
Hello, Rick.
Hello, Rick.
And we have a Paul Matlin from Facebook. Greetings, sir.
Oh,
Right.
Paul Maitland is an incredibly talented artist. I met him in Georgia last year. That dude has got some crazy skills and makes wonderful
Nice.
things.
Oh, that's cool. You said
All right.
paintings?
Paintings, drawings. He's just all round talented cat. I love seeing his stuff. He posts mainly what I see is on Instagram.
Okay, I gotta follow him on there.
Yeah, he's
Look him up.
he's worth a follow. He does some really cool stuff.
I have to look him up.
Chilla's got me cracking up. She says she used to wear cassette tape earrings, and the kindergarten asked her what they were. And she said before CDs, there were these things called cassettes. That's hilarious.
We're getting to the point now where the kids are going to say, "What are CDs?"
Exactly.
That's what she just said.
Exactly.
Chilla just said, "What's a CD?"
Exactly.
Oh,
He stared at her blankly, and he said, "What's a CD?"
There you go. Yep.
yep, it won't be long now.
Won't be long now.
But it's all good. It's a good evening here.
I tell you what, Lloyd, if you find a way to get one to Duchess that doesn't cost $90,
Yeah.
you let me know. He says he's trying to get her a Walkman.
Yay, I'm excited. I've always wanted one, let me tell you.
Gosh. Yeah, those are cool, man.
Oh, that was the way before, weren't it?
Man, I used the heck out of my Walkman when I was in high school.
That was the way.
Mm.
Courtney's just saying that since this weekend we were supposed to be at the Heroes Con. Yeah.
It was this weekend.
You can't really see my face, but I got tears coming down my face.
It was supposed to be this weekend.
No, it's always next year.
Yep.
Here's
I'm
to the
so
future.
looking forward to going to one of those. And just meeting everybody.
Yeah. I'd love to see you there.
Yeah, one day I'll make it to one. I kind of wish that I would have been more serious into comics like earlier in my life. But hey,
Hey, you and me both.
yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
I think I did my first con in 2015.
Right.
Okay.
So I've only been at this for about 5 years.
Yep. As the story goes. You and me both.
Oh my goodness. I get to draw in cartoon style tonight.
Yeah. You know, that was gonna be my other thing. It was either Bane, but I was gonna do a Spider-Man until Dr. suggested Bane. But I was gonna do more, like you said, a more cartoony style one.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe next week.
Yeah, as always next week. You know, the next
Yeah,
Tuesday
exactly.
will be here before we know it.
Yeah, believe you me.
Yeah, because I was just trying to think of a character that hasn't been done yet.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
A little different. And I started naming off some, and then I thought of Bane,
Yeah.
which
It's
I
fun.
don't think Mark has ever done.
I was just talking about Bane last night. I was on a podcast, and Graham Nolan had drawn the comic we were talking about. It was an issue of Transformers, and he's
Right.
the creator of Bane. I think it was he and Chuck Dixon
Yes.
created Bane.
I was just reading up on his character and everything.
So now I got to show you the picture that Graham drew for me.
Nice.
What?
Oops.
Yes. Let's see.
That's not the right folder. Let me grab the right folder. There it is. All right. So here's my original Bond art folder. And I got a Graham Nolan. There it is. Graham Nolan drew that James Bond.
Oh,
That
that's
is so
cool.
neat. That is clean.
Wow.
Yeah. Very cool guy.
Yeah, that's nice. I like that one, Jared.
Yeah, me too. I'm a big fan of it. I've got an original Mark Hatherley in that portfolio.
Somewhere in there. Somewhere in there, huh?
Uh-huh.
So what do you know about Bane?
What do I know about Bane?
Uh-huh.
I know he's from Santa Prisca.
Yep.
I know he likes the Venom. Not the character, but the
Right, the stuff he uses.
the
The juice.
drug, I guess.
Yeah.
For the lack of a better term.
The Bane juice. Okay, work on my pencil.
Yeah, because I didn't even know. I was reading up on some of like stuff about him because I didn't know much about him.
He was
And
born in prison.
yeah, he was born in prison, and he's highly intelligent as well.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Started doing experiments on him with the venom, and then he became dependent on it.
This is stuff I did not know.
Yeah.
I remember reading Nightfall when it first came out. Like when it was new on the stands. And that's the story where he broke Batman's back
Oh, right.
Mhm.
and basically took over. Yeah.
Gotham's underworld. Yeah.
I have
That's pretty
changed.
crazy. Because at one point, I think he thought he came to the conclusion that he was Batman's brother,
Oh,
but and then later
That's
on,
right, because Thomas Wayne had gone to Santa Prisca
yeah,
and fell in love with a woman there, and he thought that was his mother. That's right. I forgot about that.
hmm
no wonder he hates Batman.
but later on, he found out that because they did like a DNA test, and they found out that they were not biologically brothers.
Okay.
So at one point, I think Batman financially backed Bane because Bane was actually what was he doing? He was actually out there getting the drug lords.
Oh, right.
I see.
And helping Batman out.
Yeah. Very interesting
Sounds
character.
like that research is paying off.
Yeah. I tell you,
I try.
well, to get on top of things. I even know I love comics, but I don't know much about them. That's kind of embarrassing.
Actually, I have a question for everyone. At what age did he first kill his first victim?
For Bane, ooh.
Hmm.
Gonna be young. I'm gonna say that right now.
hmm
You're pretty good, Jerry.
I can't remember, but I'm gonna guess 6.
You're close. Courtney says 10. She's close as well, but not quite. Yes, Lloyd said 8.
There you go, Lloyd.
His first victim was 8 years old.
There you go. No, let's see, man. Hands. Wonder why sometimes you can draw hands really good, and then sometimes it's like
Most times I'm fighting hands. I'm not gonna lie.
hands are nooses, aren't they?
They really are.
Let's keep the acting right in there.
Who are you drawing, Jarrod? Is that a?
It's,
Dr. Doom.
Oh, that's cool. He looks like he's really raging there too.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just telling Mark before he came on, like, if you remember a few episodes ago, I did a recreation of Secret Wars 10 for Kaz, and while I was drawing it, I mentioned on the stream, I was like, if it was me, I would do it my style, more animated, and then Kaz reached out to me and was like, I'd like to see that. And so I'll show it again. I sketched one up on some like just cheap copy paper.
Yeah.
Did this pencil sketch and I sent it to Kaz and said, if you're interested, I'll go ahead and make that nice for you. And he was like, 100%, let's go.
Yeah.
Because Kaz is the man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, good news, Lloyd. Dad Rap's on.
Lloyd's favorite song.
Lloyd's funny. He said he had to think about that really hard. LOL. I smell gears burning. It's been a while since I thought of Bane. Yeah, see, it's not too many people think about Bane.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a question from Courtney. Would you prefer to be in Hydra or an agent for S.H.I.E.L.D.? I don't know.
You want to be a good guy or a bad guy? Depends on my mood. Some
You
days-
said you want to be
Okay, what does Bane's suit look like? Get my sewer. No, I didn't.
Seems like we're doing villains tonight.
Villains.
This is the villain episode.
Yeah.
All villain episode, yes.
Hello, Kenneth Darrow. Welcome to the stream.
Hey, Kenny.
Hi, Kenneth.
Yes, sir. Thank you for stopping in.
I'm guessing y'all know Kenneth.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Well, welcome to the show, Kenneth. Thanks for hopping in the chat. We got really nice people in the chat.
Yeah, I'm of the family.
Lloyd says neither. He works alone.
Ooh, he's this man of mystery.
Courtney says she's picking S.H.I.E.L.D. Mystery man. What's your favorite villain, Jarrod?
Ooh, that's a good question. Favorite villain? See, I like Dr. Doom. It's like, okay, I think ultimately I'm going to land on Lex Luthor.
Right.
That's a good one.
I like Lex Luthor because he and Dr. Doom both have a quality that I think all great villains should have. And it's that somewhere inside of their misguided ways, they genuinely want to help people.
Yeah.
Like Lex Luthor, he honestly thinks he's helping protect us from the potential menace of Superman.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
he's definitely twisted.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird, but there's just something about him that's I don't know, just a little bit noble.
Mhm.
Like Dr. Doom's a little bit noble. I like that quality.
Yeah.
Magneto's kind of the same way.
Rick says Devin.
Devin.
Delvin.
Oh, Delvin.
He's one of our co-hosts on the Longbox Crusade Network. So
Yes, Delvin, yes.
all right. Yeah, Delvin's definitely one of my favorite villains too.
Lloyd says the Red Skull.
Oh yeah, he's pretty villainous.
I'm not familiar with the Red Skull. I'm gonna
Yeah,
have to
it's
Google
fun.
that one.
Cap villain.
Yeah, Captain America, yeah.
Oh,
Actual
Yeah,
Nazi from the 40s and
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
the
pretty
worst.
cool.
Yeah, that's dad rap right there. Raw dad rap. Good luck, Joe.
Ah.
I love you.
I think I'm at my happiest when I'm inking cartoon style stuff.
Hmm.
I'm so happy and relaxed right now.
Yeah, good stuff.
The wheelhouse.
I made the big mistake of saying Bane should be easy to draw.
Well, there's flexibility there because you can go really big. Looks like you're going really
Exactly,
big,
right.
like
Exactly.
venomed out.
I'm just trying to make him look, I'm not too worried about the proportion size, but it's just making it look everything in good perspective order. You know what I mean?
But Bane is just for fun.
Yep.
Oh, good call, Norman. I'm a big Man Bat fan, and that's who Norman B and Peeler picked.
I don't know too much about him.
He's just a big bat, man-sized bat. Kirk Langstrom. I like him because he's kind of like the Lizard from Spider-Man in that he's a
Right.
good dude. It's just that side takes over. And so I love that duality where the normal, secret identity is actually a good person that can't really help themselves.
Right.
That's just, it makes a cool villain because you feel for them.
Like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde.
Oh yeah.
Lloyd says Thanos. Oh my
Thanos.
God, BN Peeler. He says Man Bat.
Man Bat, yep, that's the one. I like him. I like Man Bat.
Courtney says Magneto and Dr. Freeze. Man Bat. Who's Man Bat?
It's that. It's a man bat.
Yeah.
Literally a
I think
man.
he was a doctor or something, Ernie. That
Yeah. Kirk Langstrom.
yeah. And then turn this off into a bat for some reason.
I want to say I kind of like the Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the Joker's cool. Like he's
I
definitely
like the Joker.
terrifying.
I mean, there's so many of them. Like you
Yeah,
got
exactly.
Riddler, they got Penguin. Let me see, Poison Ivy.
All good choices.
BN Peeler says currently in Justice League Dark.
Okay, I'm with you. I watched the Justice League Dark animated movie. That was pretty good.
Yeah. You say you see any the latest one?
I don't know about the latest one. The one I saw came out a couple years ago.
Okay, yeah. So there's actually an ending part to that one, like the finalization. Yeah, it's pretty good. Worth watching.
Uh,
I actually like the WB animated movie.
yeah, I'm always asking Mark, when's the next one coming out?
Yeah. And like I say to you all the time, Jared, I just can't understand why they don't collaborate more with this writers that make this to make the movies. I don't understand.
Right. Yeah.
BN Peeler says a Super Skull is always cool.
Super Skull.
A scroll, super scroll.
Okay.
That's the that's the scroll that has like the powers of all the Fantastic Four.
Oh,
Man, if you think about it, so many characters out there.
Yeah,
I mean,
tell
how
me
can you
about it.
pick one?
yeah, exactly.
Sometimes I sit and ponder of who has the best sort of rogues gallery of villains, and I usually come down between Spider-Man and Batman. They both have such
Right.
deep rosters of cool and memorable villains.
That is the truth.
What's the name of the zombie Superman guy?
Who, Bizarro?
Bizarro. I can never remember his name.
You don't see him much, though.
Mm-mm.
You know who I like? Lobo.
The main man.
I like Lobo. Lobo is pretty cool. I should have drew him. Maybe I'll draw him next week. I like him.
I don't think I've ever drawn a Lobo.
I've drawn him once, I think I can recall. Not too often, I must say.
Lloyd says top 5 Marvel villains. His top 5 is Red Skull, Thanos, Doctor Doom, Magneto. that last one?
Some good ones.
Let me see.
Magneto, where's he at? Magneto, Ultron.
Ultron.
Yeah.
And then the top 5 DC villains is Lex Luthor, Brainiac, Joker, Doomsday, and Darkseid. Those are pretty good.
Good lineup.
Yeah, those are pretty good. Courtney says that Agent Grant Ward was a SHIELD agent that turned to Hydra.
Yep, that's funny. We were talking about that on the Long Box live stream on Sunday. I really liked Grant Ward on the show, and then he ended up being a traitor. So I was like, oh, my favorite guy was a traitor.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Kind of depressing, huh? That's all good.
You got to step to the dark side, Jared.
yeah, probably where I belong. Oh
Yep.
man, look at this important phone call. Let me just answer this one.
There you go.
No caller ID,
No caller ID? I don't think so.
right?
No telling who it is, huh?
Nope. You can leave a message.
Lloyd saying, let's see a crossover of these villains kicking butt. LOL.
I mean, there's some villains I think you could really make a cool movie. Like, I think Dr. Doom could have his own movie and could carry it.
Yeah. It's funny though, because I always wonder how come some characters they haven't made a movie of yet.
Yeah. There's a lot that goes into it as well.
Well, yes. If they did it right.
Yeah, there's a lot goes into it.
So Han Solo or Darth Vader?
That's a tough and odd question. Like I see what you're saying. Hero or villain? I think you're gonna have to go Darth Vader on that one. Expose my dark side.
Walk on the wild side, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So what was that? Darth Vader or
Han Solo
right?
or Darth Vader?
No, like which would you pick?
Lloyd says neither again. Boba Fett.
Nice.
Oh man, that's right. He did make that clear earlier. Lloyd rocks his solo.
I take Lord Vader on that one. They don't put me in that chokehold.
Did you see the Han Solo movie when he was like a younger?
Mm-hmm. I was surprised at how much I liked it.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
Unfortunately, it got so much bad publicity, you know.
It did. And maybe that's why I liked it, because I was like, didn't expect much.
Yeah.
And then I watched it and I was like, I don't understand why people didn't like this. That was really good.
I thought that it was good. And like even like how it started.
Yeah, it was a good one. It was unfortunate how with all the other bad press around it sort of deterred it for a lot of people. So a lot of folks, but I mean, you can't go wrong with Ron Howard, can you?
Nah.
You know what I mean?
Hits.
Can't go wrong, my boy Ron. Ron's an excellent director.
He really is.
Yeah, it's good, man.
He did what, like Apollo 13?
Yeah, I mean, he done a bunch of good movies.
You
think he came from Happy Days?
That's right. And Andy Griffith.
Oh, that's right, isn't it?
Even younger.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that one. All right, let's see. No.
Oh, I'm so happy. I'm happy thinking animated style, because I like really put more into like the more attention and like my line weights and I don't know.
Yeah.
Really kind of get into it.
I mean, once you're in your, it's different things suit different artists, huh?
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So getting that comfort zone.
Yeah, I like everything I do, but
Well,
I don't know,
right,
this is where I'm most comfortable. Well, that's true. I say I like everything. Some things I'm like, I took a commission not too long ago that I just really didn't want to do.
right.
I tried to price myself out of it. I gave a ridiculously high price, and then they were like, "No, that's cool. I'll pay that." I was like, "It's like you with the shoes."
Yeah, like just trying to, and then it backfires on you.
Like, all right, well, I guess I'm in on this now.
Hello, Storm Roof and MK Billion.
Hey guys,
So,
nice to see you.
Welcome.
welcome to our show, MK Billion.
I need to find a nice costume for me.
I got a question for you. What's one movie that you didn't think was gonna be really good that ended up being like really good? Like you would watch it 100 times.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Uh,
So, like, I didn't expect anything out of it. Just walked in there. Was like, eh. I'll tell you what. All right, I got one. There's a movie called The Mothman Prophecies.
that's right. I was supposed to watch that. I remember you talking about that one.
Mothman Prophecies with Richard Gere. I went to see that movie with my buddy only because we went to see something else. But
Right.
the movie we wanted to see wasn't playing for another 2 hours. And the theater guys were like, well, you can go watch whatever you want to kill time if you want to. So we were like, all right, we'll sit in Mothman Prophecies. And I can't even remember what the second movie was.
Right.
But the first one was like Mothman Prophecies was like really entertaining. We were both like, man, this movie's good.
I gotta look that one up.
Yeah, pretty fun. And based, well, I was gonna say based on a true story, but well, depending on what you believe.
Right.
True events. Whether or not you want to believe in the Mothman is up to you.
Yeah. Sounds pretty creepy.
That sounds creepy.
It was creepy, but in that way, because it was I don't know, it's not like a slasher movie by any means. It's
Right.
more of a thriller movie.
Rick says Cube.
Oh, Cube, yeah, that was good. Oh, by the way, Rick, since you're in the chat, I don't know if you saw my tweet the other night, but I did watch Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. I am done with that.
Lloyd says Fifth Element.
Yes.
I
Yes.
actually am a huge fan of Fifth Element.
Yeah.
I watched that movie 100 times. And
I'm on board. Yep. That was another one. I worked at the theater when it came out, and I remember seeing the previews. It's kind of hard to tell what it was like in the previews.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I went in with really no expectation. Let's just see what this is, and I was just very pleased with what I saw.
Courtney says Han Solo.
Han Solo.
Rick says, let's
Solo,
get
yeah.
together soon.
I don't know if he's talking to me or you, but with your
You.
husband here, that would be a nod maneuver.
Yeah, funny.
Oh,
Yeah, Rick's at work right now. He's just listening in.
Well, nice of you to do so, buddy. We appreciate it.
I
Yep.
know, right?
and I thank everyone who just stopped in just to say hi. No
Rick
pressure.
says awkward.
Picked a weird time to make your move, Rick, but shoot your shot, I guess.
That's hilarious.
All right, let me start doing the fun part now.
Yeah, that's looking pretty good, Jared.
That's funny you say that. I was just about to say, looking at Mark, so I was like, that's looking good. And it's stereo. Thank you. Yeah, I'm definitely in my happy place right now. This one I did find a little bit challenging though, because when you draw cartoon style, you know, I tend to, you've seen me do it a dozen times, tend to go real clean, but because Doom is so damaged,
Right.
it's like I gotta add damage, but it has to still have that sort of clean, you know, I'm always trying to be like Bruce Timm, failing
Yeah.
miserably, but trying.
Rick's funny.
Oh, is he still making his move over there? Dang, Rick.
I'm
Hey.
not gonna repeat what he
Oh,
said.
I see what he said.
Yeah.
He's not wrong, but yeah, I'm not gonna say it either. I got friends to keep around these parts.
So if you're paying for dinner, Rick, I'm in.
There's profit to be made. He's all over it.
Gee. Courtney says Jurassic Park 2. She can do a marathon.
That I don't really remember too
I
much.
don't mind Jurassic Park, but it gives me anxiety. Like the
Right.
dinosaurs like jumping out at people. I can't handle that.
You like your dinosaurs to be a little more mellow.
Yeah, they're a bit more friendly.
It's like, hey, everybody.
Not scary.
Okay, let's get the fun part of the baby face.
Was Liam Nelson Bane in the last Batman?
No. That was Tom Hardy was Bane.
Yes.
So that's right, Tom
that's what
Hardy,
his
yeah.
name was. Liam Nelson.
No, Neeson, you mean?
Yeah, Neeson, that's it.
No, what? He wasn't in.
He
Taken?
did
Yeah,
Taken. He
And-
was really good in Taken, especially when he was like, "I will find you."
That scene, that's become like one of those classic lines, hasn't it?
That's right.
Yeah, that was
I have
was
a particular
crazy.
set of skills.
That's right.
No kidding.
Well, all right. Well, I'm going to give some credit to I think it was Taken 2.
Right.
Little known secrets about your friend Jarrod. I may have mentioned this before, but I've been a combat self-defense instructor,
Yes.
and I've taught specifically knife fighting, which is a very interesting and unique form of combat. And the knife fighting, that there was a big knife fight as sort of the climax of part 2.
Right.
It was very, very well done, very accurate. I was impressed. I was like, most movies don't get knife fighting done well.
Right. Don't get it right.
Yeah.
It's sort of unrealistic, so to say.
Yep.
I don't remember Taken 2 if I seen that one. I remember 1.
I don't think I've ever seen the third one. I know there's 3.
Oh, it is the third one?
Yeah, I know I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, no, I haven't either.
Rick makes me laugh. He says,
You have to keep an eye on that, Rick.
he says, "You all are having fun. I'm sitting here writing a policy paper explaining why people should and shouldn't require a weekly affiliation,
Nice. Sounds like fun, Rick.
with people claiming benefits on family medical leave."
That sounds
Wow.
terribly boring.
It's a good thing he's listening to us tonight.
Yeah, exactly.
But God bless you for doing it, Rick.
Yeah, I guess somebody's got to do it, huh?
Yep.
One of those things. No, Mr. Bane, let's see. Yep, somebody has to do it, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm writing a policy. That's not something I want to do.
I wouldn't know where to start.
I write comic books.
There you go. I wouldn't know to start with that either.
Oh, Lloyd makes me laugh. He says, "Do you guys remember that show Dinosaurs?
Yes.
Yeah,
Where the little baby was
Yeah.
like not the baby.
not the mama.
No, not the mama, not the
Yeah.
mama. That's funny. That show was hilarious, Lloyd. Cholo loved that show too. Yeah, it's a lot of good shows out there, you know.
Yeah, it is.
I just got a text from the aforementioned Delvin.
Nice.
preparing. We've got a big interview tomorrow on our James Bond podcast, on our Magic Secret podcast. We're going
Now,
to
what
be,
time are you having that?
we're going to record it tomorrow night
Okay.
at like 9, but then we go through all the editing and all that. It'll come out in about a week or two.
Okay.
But yeah, we're going to be talking James Bond Origin, which is a comic that came out not too long ago. It was really good, about James Bond in his youth. And yeah, the artist is joining us, so it's a nice little get for the podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I just banged my toe against my desk. I need a timeout.
Oh, cool, didn't it?
You guys just go on without me. The worst part is that is like we've long determined that I have type 2 diabetes. I don't have a ton of symptoms from it. Occasionally I can tell when I have low blood sugar because I get like irritable and
Right.
so basically most of the time I'm irritable. So but the one thing I do have that diabetics get is sensitive feet. So like if I bang my toe, it's just like
That's excruciating. Yeah. Like smashing your finger on a cold day.
oh, it's no good. It's no good.
Yeah, you have to be careful.
Yeah, I wouldn't wish that on anybody.
Jared, Rick is saying that did you see what he sent you this morning of the recording? He sent you something this morning.
Yes, I saw something in my email, but I have not listened to it yet. Today's been nuts, but yes, I did see it. I was about to say I won't let you down, Rick, but I can't make promises like that.
Yeah.
There's
Play
a
it by
good
ear.
chance I'm going to let him down. This right here is the theme song to the Long Box Crusade podcast, made by musical genius Joe November.
Nice.
Just to recap, Lloyd said he has no clue what he's doing, but he can tell you all about the ORS.
Yeah.
We don't have a clue either, so that's fine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Courtney, of course, was teasing him and saying that he's putting her to sleep.
Poor Rick.
I told him he sounds like he needs a glass of wine.
Yep.
Poor Rick.
Guess somebody has to do it, huh? Just thank God it's not me.
No, Lloyd prefers beer. He's a beer drinker.
Okay.
I don't know. I was never a fan of beer.
A big drinker myself.
Yeah.
But the weirdest thing is, when I don't know if it was for my second or third child, with one of them, like later on, like maybe close to the third trimester, for some reason I was craving beer. Because you can get the non-alcoholic.
Right.
And I had to have one.
Mhm.
I don't know what it was.
Huh.
But I had to have one.
Oh, what type of contraption is this guy got on his wrist?
I got Delvin sending me hilarious things in my text right now. Just
Big bands, it just comes out of your back around here somewhere, doesn't it?
Wow. Bane looks really beefy.
it was awesome. You're doing a great job as per your
thanks.
usual.
Rick says, see, Delvin is a superhero.
How we determined he was a villain?
I don't know.
I mean, I could. He said something villainous in his last text, so he was just being funny. He said, I'll edit it for the family viewers. He said, "F Mark, pay attention to me."
Hey, mate.
Trust me, it's not personal against you, Mark.
Business as usual.
Yeah, pretty much. Delvin joined us on one of these one time.
Yeah, he did. He done a good
Jump
job
on
too.
with us.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, man, it always helps, you know. All are welcome.
Yep.
Sometimes Jarrod and I go into that zone, and it's just like
He starts focusing.
dirty crickets.
Luckily, we have awesome people in the chat and
Yeah, exactly.
the Duchess to take care of us.
It looks like I'm out of layout here.
Definitely.
Give me one moment.
And I will be right back. My son just came to tell me that the pizza is done.
Oh,
What?
that's what it's not burned.
Pizza.
And I'm just getting a piece of lead right quick, Jarrod. So I'm here. I haven't going anywhere. Let's see. 7.
Hopefully, they'll save you some pizza, man.
I know. You know, we normally just starve ourselves during the stream.
Yeah, I had some. My wife made some really good pork chops tonight, and I had some right before it came on. When the Duchess gets back, now I can't remember where I was going with that. I had something to do when she came back. I gotta think these whole sentences through before I start talking. From
I'm telling you, when you're drawing and doing it,
I know
it's so easy to get sidetracked, you know.
fell right out of my head. Whatever the hell I was about to say.
Okay. There we go. Oh. Yeah, because me, I don't know, doing all sorts of things right now. One thing I can never remember is the pencil layer chart. I can never remember which one's the soft and hard.
I couldn't even tell you. I
never can remember.
I sketch everything literally with these Bic Matic grips.
Oh, right.
The cheap ones you get at the store.
Enough, whatever works, huh?
I sketch everything with these.
Yeah,
I don't have classy pencils anywhere.
No. I believe in myself. I feel like a real artist.
But I prefer these softer leads. But you just have to be careful because you can make a mess with it. So I'm getting better at that too. I'm starting to cover up my papers. Like the last page I done, I'm starting to use like a paper like this for my hand.
Right. Yep. I played that game.
Yeah, because I noticed some of the pages you get carried away, and next thing you look back, you got these smudges that you just can't get out of the paper, which is pretty annoying at times. But it's all right. All right, so
Okay, I'm back.
good stuff.
All right, let's see how that looks in there.
It seems like it should be.
Don't encourage Rick in the chat.
Are we picking out characters for the 3-minute sketch?
Oh,
That's what it was. Now I remember
right.
what I was going to say.
yep. I forgot all about that.
Do you know, Lloyd, it's funny you say that the meat lovers. I actually made my pizza with leftover hamburgers that I made last night with pepperoni and extra cheese and sauce.
Oh, that sounds so good.
And I make my dough myself.
Man.
No, my mouth's watering.
Man, oh man.
Okay, so let's see. A little water on here.
Courtney says she likes to add jalapenos
Oh yeah.
in her pizza. I like jalapenos, but they're not spicy enough.
You're getting immune to that stuff. That's why.
Yeah. Habaneros are okay, but I like spicy stuff like sriracha.
That's fun to say.
Okay, guys. Let me see characters for the 3-minute sketch.
All right, Bean.
Man, I remember last time it was Bumblebee,
Was it
and
Bumblebee?
freaking Mark killed it, man.
I don't remember the
My
Bumblebee.
looked like, look at this. This could be any robot.
But that's the beauty of it.
Your Bumblebee was really cool. I like my brain though.
Yeah. Your brain was good.
But yours are always great. Galactus. There, let's go down memory lane. There's Galactus.
That's right.
There's the very first one we did. The Hawk from Flash Gordon, or not. I always say Flash Gordon. It's Buck Rogers. There's the Black Widow.
I know
Sherlock Holmes.
Around here somewhere. I try to keep them all as well. You know what I mean? As opposed to.
I got a little stack right over here.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Let's see what we have here. Snoopy.
Snoopy's, well, I wouldn't say easy. Sometimes you say that and it turns out to be the worst.
I see Courtney's taking care of us. Yes, Snoopy's. That's reasonable for 3 minutes, I'd say.
Yeah. Snoopy's always fun. Always fun.
Okay, so we got 4 so far.
So we got who? Snoopy.
I'm not telling you yet.
Okay. Surprise, huh?
I got a question. Do you guys remember the first commission you guys ever did?
Ooh.
First one I did?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It wasn't too far back. What was it?
I know. It wasn't that long ago.
I think it's when we started doing these streams.
First commission. Well, I know you did one for me before the stream started.
Barry. Yes, that's right. Actually, yeah, you're right. I think it was maybe one of the James Bond ones.
Maybe.
I would think. I can't remember. It could have been one of this.
I'm trying to remember my first commission. I've only been, like I said, I've only been about 5 years. I wonder what it was. Somebody asked. I did a whole bunch of drawings, but none that anybody asked me to do.
Right. You just did them, and then somebody started buying them, maybe.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember who the first person was. It was like, "Do this," and I'm sure I put on a brave face and was like, "Absolutely," but inside I was like, "I don't know."
Yeah, it's always like that, isn't it? Like nerve, right?
I mean, I can definitely remember the first time I did one in someone's sketchbook at a con.
Right.
Because I was always just much more comfortable in my studio, and I was like, oh, I hope nobody asks me to draw something while I'm here at the table, and
right.
but I got over that. about a year and a half ago, actually. I started feeling good about it because a guy brought me a sketchbook and asked for a Tarzan. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go with what I'm doing right now. I'm going to be comfortable. I'm going to do my cartoon style.
Yep.
Just going to be me and not try to do anything super special. And I was really happy with how it came out. And that was a good breakthrough for me. So the Tarzan in the guy's book is definitely memorable. Even though I know it wasn't my first. There's more thought on that.
Yeah, I have to think about that one a bit. So,
Okay, so far we have 6 for the 3-minute sketch.
nice.
Any
one are you
more?
sketching?
Any more characters out there, guys?
I just assumed Duchess is doing the sketching tonight for 3 minutes.
Stick people, you said? Sure.
Why not? It's basically what I did for Bumblebee.
Hey, mate. That's all art is, isn't it?
For me,
Sticks and lines all over the place.
lots of guesswork. Yeah. I do. Okay, I remember now my first commission. It was a Batman. It was a Batman for this gal I met at the con. She was real sweet. She asked me to do a Batman for her son.
Oh, nice.
And since he's the guy I've drawn the most of, I was like, whoo, can do.
Okay, let's see.
The good news for you tonight, Mark, is that I have some interviews for that documentary I'm working on to do at in an hour and a half. So I definitely won't be keeping us too late.
So nice. Yeah. Sometimes you just get carried away.
I still remember the time I was inking that Spidey that you drew. It took me like 3.5 hours.
Yeah, that took a while, didn't it?
I was just like,
But it's all good. Because most of the time, once you get going, it's like, okay.
I'm still proud as heck of that, though. I think we made a great team on that piece.
Yeah.
That Spider-Man was...
Yeah, that one
awesome.
came out good, didn't it?
Dude, I was really proud of that.
Me too.
Yeah. Be nice if that same guy could ink Shipwrecker, huh?
Let's not get too carried away.
I
if I wasn't inking Cold Lightning, I would ink Shipwrecker.
No, yeah, that's fine.
I'm still going to do the cover. I'm definitely going to ink the cover.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you want to do it. I mean, it's your honor. You did the books.
They say. Be my guest.
I'll probably contact a few other artist friends of mine to see who wants to do alternate covers for.
That'd be
take
cool.
For our crowdfunding, we'll make that some of the levels. You know, you pay X amount, you get the book a little more, get you the extra cover from so and so. I know some good folks who I think can add a lot. It's going to be cool.
And that's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think it's actually good when you do collaborations like that because you're being able to pull ideas from different spectrums.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got a different take on things. Everybody has a way of doing stuff.
Ooh, we have been going for about an hour. I guess it's about time to take a break and do a 3-minute sketch.
So do you guys want to know who's on the 3-minute sketch for tonight?
Sure, why not?
We got Snoopy, Pink Panther, Gizmo the Gremlin, Rocket, Rocket Raccoon, Skeletor, Alien, Red Skull, Scarecrow,
See that alien? Steve keeps trying for that alien.
I'm telling you. Who put that alien in?
Our friend Lloyd.
Lord.
Alien. That's gonna be a nuisance.
What'd you do to yourself over there?
I'm just getting at it. The fun part is trying to shade it all in. That's one thing I still haven't got the grasp of. The shadowing.
Oh, got a last minute one. The Tick.
It's got to be Rick.
Yep.
Tick.
Well, now that you mentioned that, let's go back to Jarrod's book of original James Bond art, shall we?
Yeah.
I got the guy who drew the Tick comics
Oh, nice.
to do the Tick as James Bond.
Gee, Jerry, you got everything in that book, don't you?
It's starting to come together. There it is. There's my James Bond Tick.
That is that's what.
That is awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It says, "Ooh, shaken and stirred."
That's awesome.
Well, you can do your thing whenever you want, Duchess. You and Courtney.
Okay, Court. Pick a number from 1 to 9. Jared, just so you know, everyone loved your Tick, by the way.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I can't not love that. That was just so much fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so number 1 is Skeletor,
Skeletor.
requested by Sir Rick.
That's who won?
Yeah.
Skeletor. Okay.
Well, this is probably a bad time for me to reveal that I'm terrible at drawing skulls, but I am.
It's
Just
amazing.
draw a circle with a couple of holes in it.
Yeah, but it's made like we talked about that before as well, Jared. How tricky it is drawing skulls.
Yep,
Because
I hate it.
Yeah, because you're so used to having like a head or a face on top of it. All right, let's see. Let me find a reference. See how I'm gonna make it easy tonight.
Skeletor.
Have I drawn Skeletor before?
I've painted him.
Yeah, I can't remember.
In fact, I think I have. I think I finished that painting, but like not too soon before the whole Corona lockdown. So I think it's still in my inventory.
Right.
Oh, I think it's out in my building. But of course, that was about 4 days.
Nice.
I'm about to do this in 3 minutes. Oh, Lordy. Okay, where's my timer?
Oh, I gotta find my paper.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just to pieces tonight. Where's my little book? Give me 1 minute, Jared.
No sweat.
So, I was wondering what you would do.
Maybe one day I'll have them fancy postcards. It's amazing how tricky it is shipping certain things, though, huh?
I would definitely know that. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you wouldn't think it, but some things is like unbelievable. Okay, Skeletor. This picture looks easy now.
That's what I always say. You know, it never works out. But hey,
Yeah, then it backfires. But this one looks cool. I use this one.
I don't make a lot of guarantees on this show when it comes to 3-minute sketches because anything can happen, and I need to stress that once again it's not a competition between me and Mark. We do this.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to guarantee you that Mark's is way better than mine today
Holiday.
by like a large increment. All right, 3 minutes of Skeletor. You good, Mark?
Yep, I'm good.
All right, do your thing. Here we go.
Cool.
It's kind of funny we're listening to a song called I Need My Hoodie Back while we draw Skeletor. He's kind of a hoodie kind of guy. That's where I'm starting, by the way. I'm starting with the inside because I'm going to spend most of my time.
Starting on the outside while Mark's starting on the inside.
Different strokes for different folks.
There you go. I should have used a skinnier pencil, to be honest.
That's right. Courtney says, not Jared, you and Mark are talented. Don't down your talent.
Thanks for the word.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it.
I got that right.
Shirley's funny. Literally different strokes. LOL. I cracked myself up. Waka waka.
Shirley's entertaining herself in the chat at this point. I love it. Nothing wrong with that. Knock yourself out. Knock yourself out.
Waka waka. I ain't heard that in a minute. I love that.
Why did I pick this one for this stuff all over?
Good question.
I gotta switch that up. It was a simple one.
Skeletor. Whose idea was this? I only have myself to blame because I was like, you know what? We should do 3-minute sketches on the show.
Yeah. Yep, Jared. That was you.
Why? Just a little something to make our listeners have a good time, or viewers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Hope you guys are you not entertained?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well, we watch you sweat. Is it 3 minutes yet?
No, we got about a minute left by the sands of my hourglass. I'm still working on his stupid face. I hate drawing skulls. I don't know if I mentioned that.
He's a quick lick on a promise. I can't remember how the rest of his suit is. It's just like a cross down here like that.
Yeah, I don't even want to look. You're like, I'm trying to remember the rest of his suit, and I'm still drawing his stupid face.
Don't worry. There's nothing to brag about, I'll tell you that much. I'm going to disguise this
Is
one in shadow.
Skeletor and Doom the same person?
Skeletor, no. Huh? Doom is Doom.
Oh, just about out of sand in my hourglass. Why? Why? All right, we are out of sand. I'm still going to do that cheat thing I do. Fill this spot in. Oh, my goodness. All right. Look at that. Look at this awesome Skeletor. Look at this stupid looking thing.
That looks cool, man. Give yourself some credit. 3-minute sketch.
3-minute sketch. Can't help myself. Oh, why?
It's been fun.
You know, I can't help myself but just keep adding details.
Now let me get back to being.
Well, see, this is a good thing that people should see this, because when we actually do start doing these for a fundraiser, you'll know that I'll actually put a little more effort into your piece before you get it.
Yeah.
It won't look so awful.
Got it.
Everyone's rooting, saying a good job. They look good. Awesome job, Jarrod.
I'll take it. I'll take the pity. I'll take it.
That Rick says.
You got that right. I'll take it too.
Rick is sufficiently amused.
There you go. That's
What a
that's
balance.
my 3 minutes of skeleton.
Yep.
Ah,
That's awesome.
it keeps us on our toes.
You got that right.
I wouldn't be able to do that in 3 minutes.
Yeah.
I try to attempt, but you don't want to see what that looks like.
Well, the good part is we can't either.
I would say like 1 out of every 20 or so. Like when I'm at a con and I'm doing it for the kids,
Yeah.
I'm like, I actually like that one.
I would think.
That's the one. I like that one. I can still vividly remember the ones that I have most epically failed on, though. Like there was one I did. Gosh, I had just started 3-minute sketch thing, and this young lady had asked me to do a Nancy Drew,
Oh wow.
and oh my god, it looks so awful. I was so embarrassed. I was like,
Folks have no mercy, do they?
oh my, she was sweet though. She was like, oh, it's great, I love it, and I'm like, it isn't not good.
He's probably after like, oh man.
You are too kind, miss.
Yep.
Courtney wants to see my Skeletor.
So you did one?
Oh, you did one? Let's
Let me
see
put
that
it-
Skeletor.
Yeah, you gotta put it on now.
I
The
mean,
ghost version.
I want to see that Skeletor, and there's no shame in the game because 3-minute sketches are tough. It's better than mine.
That's the ghost version.
My
Yeah.
daughter could probably do better.
Not a huge compliment to say that it's better than mine, but it's better than mine.
Rick says he can't even spell Skeletor in 3 minutes.
SC. Damn it. No.
Crack me up. I'm all out of giggles.
Yep, it's been fun as usual. All right, now, what am I doing? I want to clean up a bit more, I guess.
Pretty sure this is going to have to get colored later. Said I gotta. What time is my interview tonight? Okay, I got about an hour. I just can't believe it's another Tuesday already. They come so
do.
quick.
And I actually had forgotten because I was off today, right? And I actually had forgotten until I saw that you sent the link. And I said, oh my, it is Tuesday, isn't it? Yeah, so
I kind of had the same thing happen because I had an interview this afternoon for my documentary, and then I have one this evening. So I was like, okay, I got the one at 2, and then 7:30. Then I was like, oh snap, it's Tuesday.
yeah, Tuesday, yeah.
So this documentary you're doing, this is going to be on YouTube?
It'll be on all your podcatchers. It's a podcast, but
Right.
yeah, you can listen through Google Play or iTunes.
Okay.
But yeah, I've been doing a lot of research on James Bond in video games,
Right.
and just interviewing people who played them back in the day, so you can kind of get the player's viewpoint, and it's going to be a lot of fun, I think.
Yeah, that sounds interesting.
My friend musical genius Joe November, who we're currently listening to, is currently cooking up an original theme for it, playing around with some James Bond stuff. Ooh, that reminds me. Taking a break to text Joe. Let me hide my phone. I want everybody to have Joe's number.
I have to hit him up. Get some
We got
music.
Brenner account in the house. Hello, sir.
Yay! Let's see.
He says it's looking good, guys.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. You didn't get to see the Skeletor, so there's that. It's a win for you from my end. Ooh, everybody listen to my phone.
Nice. Some snazzy music there, sir.
It's a commercial for Hershey's chocolate, I do believe.
Yum.
No.
What's your favorite chocolate?
Whew.
Tough one, huh?
I like all the chocolate.
Yeah.
Oh. You know what? I like those Lindt, Lindt.
Oh, right.
The
Those a
Belgian
lot.
chocolates, yes, they're very smooth.
Mm, mm.
Yeah, I like any kind of Belgian chocolate because of how smooth the texture is.
Very good. Yeah.
I like Reese's
Swiss
peanut butter
chocolate,
cups.
Lloyd says, yes, I agree. Oh my goodness.
Hmm.
I think I have to agree with you, Jared. I like all kinds of chocolate.
They're so good. Trying to
And
find.
I actually recently came across a Kit Kat bar that has dark chocolate on the bottom and mint chocolate on the top. It tastes pretty good. I
It's
don't know.
crazy talk.
Huh?
It's crazy talk.
Crazy talk.
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I was shocked.
That sounds kind of good.
Reese's peanut butter cups.
Yep, that's Mark's favorite.
Can't go wrong. It's the only time peanut butter and chocolate taste good together, if you ask me.
I love peanut butter and chocolate together.
Yeah. It just seems like the knockoff generic ones just don't taste the same.
Yeah, the generic ones aren't the same. You're right about that.
They're not.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. Just the combination's not the
Mates,
same at
which
all.
one's the generic one?
Well, you get this peanut butter and chocolate imitation.
Yeah,
chocolate.
the imitation ones like
Yeah.
Zachary makes some, and
Right. They just don't have the same combination. I don't know what they do different.
there we go. Okay, took care of that business I had to do. Musical genius, Joe November.
Can you gentlemen show the 3-minute sketch?
Who wants to see it?
Bernard Count wants to see the 3-minute sketch.
Okay.
It
Fine.
the character was Skeletor.
Embarrass myself again. There's 3 minutes of my crappy Skeletor. Go ahead and show him a good Skeletor in 3 minutes there, Mark. Much better.
Not my best work, but hey.
I'm envious of it.
Yeah, well, there you go. All right, so let me see.
He says, nice work.
Well, thank you, sir. I
Yep,
think he's probably talking to you, Mark.
he's talking to us. Becoming the 3-minute sketch gurus.
Right. I saw a guy, the artist Staz Johnson. He's very talented.
Oh God, I love.
I saw him. He posted some 1-minute sketches the other night, and I was like, "Damn you!"
Yeah, I believe it. Huh?
1 minute. sketch.
1-minute sketches.
This
They
guy
were
is
very good.
Well,
But if you think about it, if you guys keep doing this 3-minute sketch every Tuesday,
Just gonna
when you
get
guys
better.
get to the Comic Con and you have to do 3-minute sketches for your visitors,
Mm-hmm.
do that stuff like butter.
yeah,
That's right. We can make terrible drawings like no problem.
exactly.
That's another funny thing that I've seen at cons, especially writers will do this, and they'll say, terrible drawings of your favorite characters for $1.
Yeah,
and they're not artists, so they just do these really terrible drawings, but they rack up because it's so funny.
yeah, exactly.
People who give them those dollars.
Yeah, people just who are fans, they're gonna love it anyway,
Mm-hmm.
regardless.
Good evening and welcome to Best Days, where we give you at home the best of everything.
Ooh.
Nichola and Courtney will be doing the stick people.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. We need some backup.
Yep, exactly. More than welcome to participate. All right, let's see. All right, sir.
Man, that bang's coming together.
Yeah, thanks. Shadows all over the place, but I'm just like winging it right now. Just winging it.
Lloyd said he'll do a balloon man.
What's a blue?
All right. We've got a regular carnival we're putting together over here. I love it.
Yeah, exactly.
I could do a balloon stick person.
Good man, huh?
It'll go for like a 500 a pop.
Yeah.
Rick is going to sign off. Sir, I
Hey,
hope
Rick.
you have your drink capped tonight. Be safe going home.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Thanks for being here, bud.
Yeah, exactly. Good to see you. Maybe next time.
Yeah, we probably won't be here a whole heck of a lot longer.
Yeah. Usual. Been fun as always, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
And as always, I was like, oh, it's an animated, so I should have this done lickety split.
Yeah, you should know about it, Jared.
And here I am. This is our like 16th live stream, and I'm still telling myself that.
Yeah, exactly.
You know why? Because you're such a perfectionist.
I do like to get the lines right when I.
You can't help but take your time.
I mean, when you're drawing for the Kaz, you got to step up your game.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, is this one going to be colored or it's going to stay black and white?
Colored, I believe, unless Kaz jumps in and says don't color it.
Yeah. Looks like you're coloring.
I really think that my more cartoony style works best with color. I think it adds another layer to it.
Right.
Hey, I like watching you color those.
I know.
The characters. I think they look all really cool.
Thank you.
I can't wait for the other stuff to reach.
Court says that's why we say more lines.
More lines. That's a throwback that started over on John's channel. That's where the
Nice.
more lines
Funny.
bit came from.
Mark, that vein looks really good.
Thanks.
It does.
Just like I said, I'm just winging it. It's been one of those kind of nights. Definitely gonna need some cleaning up, but so far.
Jared, I got a question for you from Burner.
Get
He
me.
says, did Van dig the artwork?
Van. Oh, from the yes. Yes, the page I was inking last week.
Oh, right.
That's for Van, and he's always super supportive of that. So, yep, Van's the man. Toon Doom is starting to make sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he looks awesome.
Thank you.
Man, that wall that Dr. Kaz is planning to put these on is going to look so wicked.
Yeah, it'd be nice. Yeah. Curious to see what it's gonna look like, you know.
That's definitely going to be a conversation piece when he has his clients come in. If he has patients and
Yeah, hopefully.
to that nature coming in his office.
Hopefully.
Because you know, some doctors they have like specific rooms for patients.
Right.
They don't necessarily bring them in their office.
Yeah, it might.
So, Jared, any exciting commissions down the pipeline?
Never a dull moment, my friend. I think I have currently on my books 27 or 28 book page sketches.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
No, at least you keep them busy.
Yeah.
That's what I
And
always say.
I remember at one point when it was up around 60 something. So,
Gee.
but they kind of keep coming in, and I do
And that's the
one
thing.
almost every day.
The thing is, you think you're getting close to
Mm-hmm.
a couple things, and then you just get more come in. So,
I ain't complaining though by any
no,
means.
exactly.
Not at
That's
all.
like me.
But yep, I'm my next book page sketch. Frankenstein has gotten popular lately.
Oh, yeah.
I'm drawing Frankenstein on the pages of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein a lot
Yeah.
lately.
Oh, that's cool.
I still think that was such a good idea.
Thanks, sir.
Figuring out to do that on the book pages.
Yeah, it's very creative,
I would
and
have never
it's
thought of
you
that.
know, it's definitely a one of a kind piece. You don't get that.
Yeah, I would have never thought of that at all.
Well, when the reason you don't think about it, Mark, is because you're a great artist. When you're a mediocre artist, you got to think of clever with
Yeah.
clever gimmicks are the key.
That's
Yeah.
not true.
But I'm perfectly okay with that. I do like doing the book page sketches, and people have
Yep.
responded. So yeah, I'm
Yeah,
very
that's it.
happy.
Yeah, I'd have to send you my order closer to Christmas because my brother loves Star Wars.
Oh yeah, I just did a Han Solo and Chewbacca. Each had their own page because I kind of have a rule of only one character per page.
Oh, right.
Otherwise, on book pages, gets a little muddled.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's just so small, isn't it?
Yeah. In fact, I did it on this book right here. I did one Han Solo and one Chewbacca,
Nice.
and yeah. But
I want to say he likes Boba Fett,
no, I've done a few Boba Fett's, that's for sure.
and
Yeah.
I know my nephew likes Chewbacca.
All right. Well, I just did my first Chewbacca yesterday.
I never got Chewbacca. She was,
I want to say he either named his dog Chewy or his hamster
I
Chewy.
think it was a dog.
Yeah,
I think.
he named his dog Chewy.
Chewbacca has too much hair all over.
Yeah, that's the hardest part about drawing them, is to capture that without letting it take over.
Right. Exactly.
That's Brenner Count's dog's name as well. Chewy.
Chewy, nice.
Yeah, I want to say 1 year I made mini origamis. If you don't know what that is, it's basically mini characters that are crocheted. They're called origamis. And I made like a set for him. It had like Chewbacca, Yoda,
That's cool.
and one other one I just can't remember. It was so long ago, but
Yeah, I remember the Yoda one. I can't remember the others.
yeah, the Yoda was pretty funny because the way his ears stuck out. Yeah, see, I don't do very well at drawing like you guys, but when it comes to making stuff,
You're a
yeah.
crafter.
Yeah.
Crafty.
That is for sure.
I got things falling apart over here. There we go.
Oh, see, Chola is agreeing with me. She can't draw, but she can craft.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's all art in a sense, isn't it?
Yep. Love it. It's nice when you can do it for like monetary support, like a career.
Yeah.
Like how you guys are doing your stuff.
Jarrod.
Definitely Jared. Is definitely the man.
What little commissions that I have gotten. Well, I shouldn't say little. Gotten the actual work that I have gotten. All this stuff.
Oh man, I'll tell you right now. We've talked about this before. It's really all in the marketing, really. Get your name out there and
Yep.
You know, using social media to your advantage, and
Yeah.
that's how you do it.
Yep, that's it.
I know a lot of great artists that just need to work on their marketing.
We just do our thing. That's it.
Uh-oh. I see our connection's getting bad. Oh, there we go. It's caught up. Man, that vein is coming together.
Yeah, thanks. It's almost like I can't even really tell what it looks like. I'm so close to it, and sometimes you just get tunnel vision. And when you step back, it's like, oh wow, what's that?
Oh, almost done. Just that one last piece of leg.
I know. I'm looking at it.
Just a little couple of toes.
Needs some dark side.
It's coming together.
So he says that's awesome, referring to you guys' talents and probably mine's as well. And Chola,
Probably,
I wish I had
yeah.
a talent. So I said to him that everyone has a talent of some form.
Yep.
He says, I'm good at eating. Well, a food critic, that's a talent.
Yeah, exactly.
People get paid a lot of money to be a food critic.
Yep. Like a dream job, huh? A dream job.
So I have a question for you, Brenner. Do you cook?
Or do you just eat?
Because if you can cook and you like food, you're probably a really good cook. So that's a talent. He says he'll take it. Food critic. We have a food critic in the house.
Hey, mate.
I don't live too terribly far from Burner, so if he's gonna, do some cooking and he needs someone to weigh in on that,
You start
Start
chefing up.
chefing, sir.
I'll be more than happy to check this out.
He grills smoked food. Ooh, that sounds delicious.
Yep.
Hello, that's a talent. Not too many people can do a good grill.
No.
Smoking is a talent, Chilla says. Yes.
I don't think that's the smoking he was talking about.
Nope.
I think he was on a different.
That's funny. Yeah, because don't they have like these competitions with them doing like barbecue spare ribs and all that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, grill masters and all that. Yeah.
Jarrod Choda says she was talking about food, not smoking.
All right. I got the wrong impression,
Just checking,
as I usually do.
All in good fun.
Oh, look at that. We're down to the foot.
Nice.
Yes, get those tootsies on there and we'll be done. Look at that. That looks really cool.
Let me take the doors too.
All these just like basic, simple shapes. Then you look at Mark's super
Hey, mate.
He started from blank paper.
It's all art, Jarrod. That's what it is, art.
This is why you are the artist and I am the writer.
It's all art.
Oh, you have such a skill, my friend.
Yes, thanks.
And you are too, sir.
Exactly.
Well, I appreciate it. We'll get by.
Exactly.
Courtney says her talent is making people listen for Jarrod and the Long Box Crusade.
There you go.
She got that right. She's our number one fan, I do believe.
Yeah, I see. She's very supportive.
Yeah, she is.
I feel bad because I never support that. I always see it.
Well, I mean, if you don't listen to podcasts, it's
Yeah.
So when are you gonna do like podcasts and YouTube? Or is that not possible?
well, you can. Some people do release their podcasts on YouTube
Oh, right.
as well. We don't,
Right.
and we have our reasons.
Yeah. What you calling?
I got you.
There's nothing wrong. I just want to be very clear. There's nothing wrong with our content and all that. Our content is super kid friendly
Right.
and stuff. We say, well, I'd say it's PG-13, but YouTube is like basically it's just a lot more of a stickler for, like, let's say we're talking on our show about some cool song from the 80s that we liked, and we'll play a little snippet of it, but like YouTube is real careful about that. It's like,
Yes, that's true too. The rights.
yeah, YouTube is especially tight on that. So even though I don't really think we abuse it, we don't want to tempt fate either, by like.
Exactly.
So there's a question from Burner. How can he check out the Long Box Crusade? When do you guys post for the Long Box Crusade?
New episodes usually come out on Wednesdays and Saturdays. And when I say new episodes, we have several different shows under the Long Box Crusade network. There's the main show, which is Crusader Chronicles,
which is Wednesday or Saturday.
That's a good question. It's Saturday. Every month we do a Crusader Chronicles, a Saturday matinee theater, a action film face-off. We usually have a fan film Fridays, Transformers Chronicles, G.I. Joe Chronicles. So it's like a whole series of shows. And to answer his question, you can go to Google Play if you've got an Android phone, or you go to the podcast app on your iPhone and just search Long Box Crusade. You'll see it come up. It's got we got a purple logo. I can show, not tell. Let me show you here. If you see in the top right corner of your screen where it says Yard Sale Artist, this is the Longbox Crusade logo. See the little purple shield there? Where the Yard Sale Artist one is. That's what it looks like. So yeah, you search Longbox Crusade. Check it out. Me, Pat, Delvin, my brother Jason, just having a good time. We definitely welcome anybody who wants to check that out. We are fun and zany.
Now, do you the podcast, is that live or is that pre-recorded?
Pre-recorded.
Okay.
Yeah, we record them probably a few weeks before they come out, and like I said, we edit them, so we add music and things like that. Mostly songs from Joe November.
Right.
He does like all of our intro themes, outro themes, and we edit them so you don't get a lot of ums and uhs and somebody coughing or long pauses. So it's a much smoother,
make it smooth,
listening experience. But yeah, we would definitely welcome anybody who wants to check it out.
Now, do you do any other live shows besides this one?
Once a month, the Longbox Crusade crew gets together and does what we call Doing It live stream, and that's here on YouTube as well. You can just go look up Longbox Crusade, and we just kind of get together and we frame the show around something. Like last episode was comic book trivia, and I was asking the guys questions. I was like the host, and it's really just a platform to kind of like we do here. Really, it's more, just as much about interacting with the audience as it is anything.
Right.
So yeah, that's once a month, Longbox Crusade here on YouTube. We do a live stream.
And what time do you usually do that live stream?
Those are on the second Sunday of every month, and we start them at 3:30 p.m. Central, so 4:30 Eastern. I guess that'd be 5:30 in Bermuda.
Yeah.
And Courtney's right. We are adding a new show called Monday Movie Muckabout, and that's with our friend in the chat here, Rick from Jeff and Rick Present. He's produced a show and pitched it to us, and we liked it, so we'll be carrying his show on our network.
Good stuff.
So yeah,
that's what it's all about there, huh?
Yeah, we have a good time. We enjoy it. We are very proud of the fact that we put together what we consider very fun shows.
Yeah.
Like I said, PG-13 at the worst. Most of the time it's PG. We don't dabble in anything controversial. We don't talk politics or anything like bringing it. We are just there for the fun.
Yep, just for the fun.
So if that's what you're looking for, we're the ones to talk to.
Like I said, you can find plenty of politics
elsewhere. Yeah, I agree.
So hey,
I spend half my time avoiding it myself.
Yeah.
Good.
Can't disagree with you. All right, looks like he needs more shadow somewhere.
I think it looks great, actually.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just like dapping about.
Yeah, I'm just gonna probably do a little more line weight work on this as I notice things, but I'm pretty happy with where I'm at.
Yeah, that looks good.
Thank you, sir. Yours looks wonderful, obviously. If you're in the chat or if you're watching this for the replay, definitely can link up with, you see Mark Hatherley's Instagram handle. You see my @Yard Sale Artist, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Yep. I believe that Bane is for sale.
Yep, as always.
If you stop at Pencils, it is how much?
$30.
$30 plus shipping. I think shipping from Bermuda is like $20.
And, another shipping note. I figured out that if you want tracking, it's $20. If not, I think it's probably like about $3 or something like that.
Yeah, without the tracking number, it's under $10.
Really?
Yeah.
And I can't send you a dang batch of cards.
Exactly. That's the amazing part, huh?
Killing me.
Yeah, so I found that out the last time I went to the post. So that's a good thing.
We're able to give people the option if they want a tracking number or not, which is totally their preference.
Yeah, exactly.
I got you.
Yeah,
cool.
But so 30 for pencils, 40 for inks.
So get in on that. That Bane is looking super sweet. I think somebody needs to snag that up. This piece I'm working on, of course, is a commission for someone, so it's already spoken for. But hey, if you like what you see and you're like, hey, I want something like that,
Yep, more where that
Hit me
came
up.
from.
That's right. I got to put you on my commissions list. Right now, the wait is about 5-6 weeks. But I do tend to work fast because I used to buy art. Well, I still do. So I like to take care of people the way I want to be taken care of. when I
Exactly.
order. So I try to work fast, get your stuff fast and high quality. Of course, Mark and I will be back. Well, barring any unforeseen circumstances, Mark and I will be back on Tuesday, a week from tonight at 5 p.m. Central Time, 6 Eastern, 4 Mountain, 3 Pacific, 7 p.m. if you happen to live in Bermuda like Mark.
Yep.
What am I forgetting? Oh, we got a shout out to Joe November for all our music tonight. Check out his SoundCloud, Joe November. Of course, thanks to the Duchess for taking care of an eye on the chat. That's always appreciated.
Yep.
You're very welcome.
And the biggest thank you, of course, is to our family that we've grown over here. All our friends and family who've stopped in.
The
So-
support is truly appreciated.
Yes, it really is. So, I've been Jarrod Alberich, the art sale artist, and we've been on with Mark and the Duchess from Bermuda. You guys got anything to say before we close out?
It's been a pleasure as always, and thank you guys for tuning in. Everybody who stopped by to just say hi
Yep.
and leave a like. Thank you very much.
That's the one I forgot. Give us a like and a subscription, why don't you?
Yep. Smash that like button, guys. Thank you.
You don't have to stay. You can just say hi and dip.
You don't have to just show up, commission a piece of art, hit the like button, and you can go.
Exactly. Grace is yours.
Awesome. We'll catch you guys next week. Thanks, everybody, for stopping by.
All right. Thanks.